the uncompleted video. So I tied her hand, the clothes she wore, I used to tie her leg. I used cord and the rope we used to, there's a rope they used to use to dry clothes.
Wait. Don't go away. I'm going to show you the full video because a lot of things are going really, really wrong in our society. Okay? And the video I'll be showing you is something that I've been preaching about to create awareness, because that is what my page is about, to create awareness, to improve your life so that you will not fall into the wrong hands. You know, a lot of people don't understand this. Social media was created to reunite with families, you know, to locate long-time friends, you know, maybe your friends from your primary school, elementary school, secondary school, you know, so you look for them on social media and reunite with them, you know, to socialize, to talk to people, right? But oftentimes people use it for negative things, you know, they use it to carry out their evil ideas and plans, you know. I've been preaching against this idea of young girls meeting boys online, and they have not really adhered to my advice, you know, but I will continue to preach it. Okay, I will continue to preach it. A few weeks ago, I made a video about Yahoo boys, you know, that young girls should be careful of who they meet online, who they go out with, and all that. And I've been preaching this since I started my content creation a few years ago. Okay, and I will also use this medium to educate parents, especially African parents, you know, who believe that it is God that gives children. I will make that clear here that it is not God that gives children. Yes, He created us in His image, and there's no doubt about that. What God did was to create our reproductive system. He created a reproductive system for the women, and He created a reproductive system for the men. Okay? That's why when a man meets a woman and they have unprotected sex, a child will definitely come out of it, because it is the egg and the sperm that will form that child. So this idea of African parents saying it's God that gives children, they will just keep having children all over the place, children that they cannot take care of, you know. And the video that I'm about to show you, it is obvious that the parents of that girl was not doing their duty as parents to provide the things that this young girl needed. That's why she was looking for other source to get money, probably, because I know it is money that always push these young girls to fall into the wrong hands. All right. So parents, if you know you cannot take care of many children, don't have them. God did not say you should have lots of children and you cannot take care of them. You cannot feed them. You just have the kids, the children, and you allow them to roam the street aimlessly. You know, that's how they fall prey. especially our young girls. It breaks my heart to see all this kind of video, all this kind of things happening to our young girls. And I always preach against these things. I always preach against them. But these young girls, they are not listening. Probably it's out of their naiveness, like their inexperience. You know, they I don't know how to describe this, but it breaks my heart. Really breaks my heart to see that young girls are falling prey to all these vampires roaming our streets. Okay, like I earlier said, social media was created for positive reason. You know, I will give an example. It's like a knife. This is a knife, and it's made for many purposes. And this knife, bad people can use it to do horrible things. Okay, but doctors use it to save lives. Okay, so social media is like this knife. Depends on who is holding the knife. So when a doctor is holding this knife, he's going to use it to save a life. But when bad people are holding the knife, they will use it to do horrible things. So it's the same thing as social media, and that's why we should be careful of who we interact with on social media, or who we decide to meet on social media. You know, so we have to be very, very careful. Our young girls, be careful. December is few weeks away. I made this similar video a few weeks ago. You young girls have to be careful. And our young boys too. What is the desperation for? What is this desperation for? To make quick money. Money that you met on this earth. You are still going to leave the money in this world. You are not taking the money with you. Everything you acquire on earth, everything you acquire in this world, you are going to leave everything behind. Why the desperation? Why the desperation? You cannot walk? Are you ashamed to walk? Are you ashamed? Because when you walk, you will get that same money. But cut your coat according to your size too. Don't be looking at people living lavish lifestyles. You don't know where they got their money from. If you buy somebody or you kill somebody to make money, where will your peace be? Do you think you are going to have peace? You are not going to have peace. You are not going to have peace. So it is better you make your money in a legitimate way. Make your money in a legitimate way. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. When your money is legit, you will have peace of mind. I will continue to update you guys, to share information, to share like things that will open your eyes to be more careful of people you interact with. Let's continue with this video. You will see what this young boy did to another young girl. Let's watch and take a look at this video.
I came here to hustle. So last week, when I met Damilola, I met her on Sunday. So I approached her, I talked to her, I collected her phone number. So we started chatting. So she told me, I eventually asked her we should meet up. So she told me that she's very busy, she has exam. So I told her whenever she's free, she should let me know. So last week, Wednesday, Thursday, she told me that yeah, she's free. She doesn't have exam on Wednesday. So I already planned this, that I already had it on mind that I'm going to use that $1 million. So I bought codeine and ritual. So I bought codeine and Sprite and mixed it up. So I gave it to her because I first drank it so that it don't look like I mixed something inside. So I gave it to her and she drank. So I told her we met at NNPC Filele, facing the gas station. So I told her she should follow me so that we should go over to my place. So when I get close to my house where I live, there was an uncompleted building. So we kneeled on the wall. We were just talking. So gradually, she's feeling weak. Gradually. So I took her to the uncompleted building. So I tied her hand. The clothes she wore, I used to tie her leg. I used cord. And the rope there's a rope they used to use to dry clothes. I used to connect, and there's another rope I used to tie her hand. So and I drag her to a bush close to where we live. So there I removed what my native doctor told me she removed. So he sent a driver to bring, he brought a calabash and a knife. So the calabash, he used a black and white cotton to wrap the calabash and used a red cotton to wrap the knife. So the knife I used to remove her body, which is the eyes, tongue, lungs, intestine, and some part of her ass. So I put it inside the calabash and I wrap it. So I give it to the driver, which he sent from Ibadan here to Lokoja. So he will bill it back to Ibadan. So after that, he now will bill my soap here to Lokoja. 2 days later, I went to sell the phone. So I copied her dad's number. So I told him that I kidnapped his daughter. So he should pay 10 million to release his daughter. He said he cannot afford that money. He only has 1 million. And I said, okay, whenever he's ready to have the 1 million, he should send it. So we were negotiating. Later on, he said he has 400,000. I met him on TikTok. I copied his number from TikTok on his TikTok page and messaged him on WhatsApp. His name is Oluwo, Ifa Oluwo. I went with my friend. We went there together. So I don't really know how to speak Yoruba because he knows how to speak Yoruba. So he directed us using my friend because he knows how to speak Yoruba. So me, I don't know how to speak Yoruba.
The day I met Damilola, it was at night. She went to charge her phone. So I also went to charge my phone also. So I paid for her phone charging. So when we get to know each other, she told me that she had misunderstanding with her boyfriend.
So we saw one Ifa on TikTok. Then we took his number, we chatted him up so that he can do soap for us.